The story of Cain and Abel in the beginning. After Adam and Eve left the Garden of Eden, they began a new life in the wide, wild world. Eve gave birth to two sons. The first she named Cain, and later she bore another son named Abel. Cain grew to be a farmer, working the soil and growing fruits and grains. Abel became a shepherd, caring for flocks of sheep and goats. The brothers lived side by side, each tending to his work beneath the same sun and sky. One day, both decided to bring an offering to the Lord. Cain gathered some of the fruits and grains he had harvested from the earth. Abel, too, brought an offering. He chose the firstborn lambs of his flock, the very best he had. They placed their gifts before God. Then something happened that would change everything. God looked with favor upon Abel's offering, but he did not accept Cain's in the same way. The reason was not only in what they gave, but in the hearts behind their gifts. Abel's heart was pure and filled with faith, but Cain's heart was clouded with pride and jealousy. When Cain saw that God accepted Abel's gift and not his, anger filled his heart. His face darkened, and bitterness took root within him. Then the Lord spoke to Cain gently. "Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it." But Cain did not listen. Instead, his jealousy grew stronger. One day, Cain said to his brother, "Come, let us go out to the field." Abel followed him, trusting his brother as always. But out in the open, where no one could see, Cain rose up and struck Abel, and Abel fell lifeless to the ground. For the first time in the world, blood was spilled. Then the voice of God came to Cain. "Where is your brother Abel?" Cain replied, pretending not to know, "I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?" But the Lord said, "What have you done? Listen, your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground." God's voice was heavy with sorrow and justice. "Now you are cursed from the ground, which has opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood. When you work the soil, it will no longer yield its crops for you. You will be a restless wanderer on the earth." Cain trembled in fear. "My punishment is more than I can bear. Anyone who finds me will kill me." But the Lord, even in his judgment, showed mercy. He placed a mark upon Cain, a sign that no one should harm him. "Whoever kills Cain will suffer vengeance 7 times over," said the Lord. So Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and lived in the land of Nod, east of Eden. And there he wandered, haunted by what he had done, the first man to spill the blood of his own brother. But through this story, God taught all generations after that envy and anger lead to destruction, and that our hearts matter more to him than our gifts.